You're sitting in front of a blank page, heart pounding as that fresh brief lands in your lap. You know your sketches are your secret weapon, but if they end up looking like a random scribbles, they will vanish into the background. Today, we're gonna transform those rough concepts into a visual story that grabs attention and makes anyone who sees your portfolio think, this designer really gets it. In just a few minutes, I'll walk you through exactly what trips up most designers when they present ideation work. Then, guide you step by step through my three-phase framework, starting with how to craft an ideation board that tells a story, moving into selecting and refining your key themes, and wrapping up with a knockout final design reveal. By the end, you have a clear path to turn napkin doodles into a narrative so compelling that evaluators won't be able to look away. Hi, I'm Leandro Trovati, card designer, portfolio mentor, and the guy who helps young talent shift from styled to hired. Ready? Let's go. Have you ever tossed a handful of tiny thumbnails sketches onto a slide, added a polished render beside them, and thought that would do? I've seen it countless times. Characterless squiggles scattered across the page, scribble notes so small no one can read them, and oversized glossy images that feel like they belong in a different project. The result? Your brilliant thought process gets buried under a messy layout, and the person reviewing your portfolio shrugs and moves on, wondering what we were actually thinking. What's even more frustrating is when you lean into those rough sketches as just ideation, only to leave wheels blank or proportions off. Your car looks like it's slouching instead of leaning into a dynamic stance. Without clear line hierarchy, nothing stands out. Your silhouette, your key graphics, even your shading all blurred together into a gray mess. And empty white spaces on the board whisper, I didn't care enough to fill this in, which is the last message you want to send. If you ever felt that pang of, oh no, they didn't get my process, you're not alone. It's tempting to believe that raw sketches speaks for themselves. But when evaluators flip through, they're looking for clarity, confidence, and craftsmanship, even in your earliest ideas. So, before you let those napkin doodles loose, let's tackle exactly why they're not working and how a few deliberate tweaks can stop reviewers in their tracks. So, how do we turn scattered scribbles into a story that commands attention? It starts by treating your portfolio like a mini documentary, guiding viewers on a journey from raw ideas all the way to a polished reveal. We'll move through each stage with intention. First, by building an ideation board that feels alive. Then, by elevating your strongest concepts into distinct key themes. And finally, by delivering a final design that lands like a cinematic finale. Think of this framework as your designing narrative. Every sketch, every line weight, every shaded volume plays a part in keeping your audience hooked from start to finish. Ideation board. Let's dive into the ideation board, which is the true heartbeat of your process. I've boiled it down to 5 essential steps: proportion and stance, line weight, details and wheels, board layout, and finishing. First, start with proportions and stance. Before you sketch a single line, think about the attitude you want your card to convey. A high-height perspective shouts bold confidence, while a low-nose view whispers aerodynamic grace. Choose angles that reinforce the brief's mood. Then lock in your silhouette so it immediately feels intentional. Next, give your lines hierarchy. I recommend 3 weights: a bold outline to anchor the overall shape, a medium stroke to map out signature graphic elements, and a thin, delicate line for gaps, sections, and subtle shading. This rhythm of thick, medium, and thin not only clarifies form, but also guides the viewer's eye exactly where you want it to go. Once the structure is clear, Focus on details and wheels. You're still in ideation, not hero render territory. So keep embellishment minimal, but don't leave wheels blank or fender shapes vague. Even a quick hint of spoke patterns and well-defined lower fascia curves shows you've thought through how the concept meets the road. Then comes the art of board layout. I like to separate side view thumbnails on one clean canvas, lining them up in a row so viewers can scan ideas from left to right. On a second canvas, I arrange perspective shots like a narrative. Lower potential or looser sketches in small sizes, starting at the upper left corner, gradually moving stronger concepts towards the center and the lower right of the page. This top left to bottom right hierarchy creates a clear, objective flow. No empty white spaces whispering neglect, just a curated journey through your ideas. And finally, add your finishing touches. Keep the lines refined, and if you want to highlight a cockpit graphic or a headlight treatment, a whisper of flat gray is all you need. Then step back and let those sketches do the talking, confident that you've laid a clear, compelling foundation for the next phase. Key themes. For the key themes, you want to spotlight just 3 standout concepts. No more, no less. Picking 3 things forces you to hone in on the ideas that truly resonate with your briefing while avoiding overwhelm. Too few and you risk looking one-dimensional. Too many and you dilute impact. By narrowing it down, each thing earns its moment in the spotlight, giving evaluators the space to appreciate your evolution from rough sketch to thoughtful concept. Once you've settled on your trio, give each thing its own dedicated canvas. Picture the side view taking up the bottom half, large enough to fill the eye, while above it you balance a 3/4 front and a 3/4 rear like supporting characters in a scene. This layout keeps everything harmonious. The side projection establishes form, and the paired angles reveal how light and shadow play across surfaces from multiple perspectives. As you walk viewers through each board, they will immediately grasp the sense of every concept without hunting for context. But it's not enough to simply relocate sketches. This is where you demonstrate real development. Redraw each thing with cleaner lines and adjust proportions that address the briefest requirements. Then, bringing in shade to sculpt the volumes. Whether you stick to fast grayscale washes that feel classic or embrace a bold background color with white highlights to make the form pop. As you sketch, weaving little comments so evaluators see not just what you drew, but why you drew it. These narrative cues turn each board into a mini story of iteration and intention. Final theme. Finally, we arrive at the grand finale, the final design. This is your cinematic climax, the moment where all that thoughtful work pays off in jaw-dropping renderings. Choose a medium that showcases your strengths, perhaps a polished Photoshop illustration that highlights subtle reflections, a Blender model lit in VRED for photorealistic impact, or even an AI-enhanced backdrop that sets the mood without stealing focus. I always remind my students, let AI handle the environment, not your car. The judge wants to see your vision, not your prompts. Next, structure a review across 2 to 3 carefully composed boards. Start with the full bleed side profile set against a clean, studio-style backdrop, letting the form speak for itself. Then move to a split layout showcasing dynamic 3/4 front and rear angles, so viewers can appreciate every curve and crease. Finally, give them context. A dramatic scene of your car poised on a dust city street or cutting through wind hills, complete with the natural reflections and a whisper of motion blur to bring it to life. As you guide your audience through each board, narrate the details that matter. These little insights transform static images into a lived experience, reinforcing that every decision was purposeful. When you close this chapter, evaluators should feel they've witnessed A complete design journey from spark to spectacle, crafted entirely by your hands. So, here's the cheat code in one sentence: ideate small, iterate with intention, render to impress. Say it out loud, pin it above your desk, and let it steer every sketch from now on. You've learned how to choose the perfect stance, give your lines purpose, prioritize your strongest ideas, and deliver a final design that lands like a cinematic climax. Tonight, grab one of your recent projects and push it through this three-phase flow. Cut anything that doesn't propel your narrative, lock in the strongest concepts, and polish that final board until it feels like the climax of a great film. Then share with a peer or mentor if they breeze from first sketch to last without asking, "What's happening here?" You know, you've hit the mark. Now, if you're serious about taking your portfolio to the next level and want my guidance, click on the card above to watch the video with the detailed information about my one-on-one mentoring program. We'll talk about your goals, your design style, and how to make your portfolio truly stand out. And if you're not part of the squad yet, hit the subscribe button, smash notifications, and drop like to join the fam. Put the stats into action now, and let's keep pushing boundaries. I'll see you in the next video. Ciao!